How do you feel about receiving? Not just physical gifts, but any help, any support or kindness. For many of us, there's a quiet but persistent voice that tells us, I have to give back right away. I have to equal the score or, balance it out. We feel like we owe something, that every act of generosity comes with some kind of invisible debt. And this belief can keep us from accepting what we truly need. It can make us feel exhausted trying to repay every little thing, even when it doesn't need to be. And as we keep a running tab in our head of who last bought lunch or coffees or brought you a gift or did you a favor, we end up anxious and unable to enjoy abundance and receiving, small or large. So this session is about releasing the need for immediate repayment and embracing the powerful act of just simply receiving with grace. It will help us accept that our worth isn't based on what we can give back, but simply being open to receiving, because you are allowed to receive without repayment. You're allowed to be abundant without keeping it all in a ledger. And you can see in the description box for a few articles on the research, the science of how this works to rewrite this belief. For today, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is that feeling of having to repay everything that you receive? And we'll check back in after tapping to see where that's at. So just tap with and repeat after me. Even though I feel like I have to repay every kindness, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel uncomfortable receiving help or gifts without giving back, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I've always believed that I have to earn or pay back anything I receive, I choose to release that belief now and allow myself abundance. Even though I feel unworthy of receiving freely, I choose to be open to receiving with grace. I have to repay this. I don't deserve this gift. I didn't do anything to deserve it. I didn't earn this. What did they want in return? Every time. I go through this every time I'm gifted with anything. I am just wrapped in guilt trying to receive without giving. It almost feels like a burden. Trying to keep track of who gave what or did what for me. I owe them something now. I don't want to be in debt to anyone. I have to earn my keep. I have to keep track to make sure I repay them. It's like I'm uncomfortable with kindness, even though I do it too. I can give, I just don't know how to accept easily. It feels safer not to accept. What if I can't pay them back with the same level of kindness? It's time to drop this belief now. all the shame and anxiety and fear around receiving and abundance. Any belief that I need to keep track and make sure I pay every gift or kindness back quickly and easily. I let that all go now. I open now to my inherent right to abundance. I acknowledge that I'm allowed to receive without reciprocation. I'm allowed to accept kindness with grace and ease. I'm allowed to receive without regret or worry. I'm allowed to receive with simple joy and appreciation. It is safe to receive. It's okay to receive. I'm allowed. I can be a gracious receiver. Their gift is freely given. Their kindness is their own. I don't have to earn their love. I am worthy of kindness however they gift it to me. It's okay to say thank you and simply let that be. Kindness and love are not transactions. I know that. I give from my heart without expectations of repayment. I am allowed to receive the same way. I open my entire being to receiving with grace. I am releasing the need of repayment for every kindness. My worth is inherent, not earned. Including being worth any gifts people want to give me. So I'm allowing myself to be supported, loved, gifted by others. I am a vessel for both giving and receiving. I am a magnet for good things. We are all worthy of abundance, and I receive mine with gratitude and joy however it comes. I deserve to be cared for. I'm receiving all gifts freely now. I am grateful for every kindness that comes my way. I am releasing the need for repayment here and now. I give myself full permission to be supported, loved, gifted, and helped. I am worthy of receiving without having to earn it. I am worthy of receiving for the sake of receiving. I am worthy of receiving without repayment. Like everyone else, I am worthy of all the abundance and riches that the universe has to offer. I am kind and giving to others. I am grateful for the kindness and giving of others. And I receive easily with grace now. So, little battery issue there. Hang on 1 second. Oh, we should be okay. Okay. Take a deep breath. See where you're on that 1 to 10 scale. Receiving is just as powerful as giving, although, of course, some people can overdo it, and that may be out of their own self-esteem issues, possibly thinking they need to buy people's love, or if it's from the type of person who you know there are strings attached to anything that they do, it may not be worth accepting from them, but those are for different videos. This session is for knowing you're absolutely worthy of any random kindness from someone you know or a random stranger, just as much as you're worth, your friends, your loved ones, choosing to help or giving just because they want to, just like you do, I'm sure, sometimes. And when you give, you don't want them feeling guilty or ill at ease. You just wanted to make them happy. And you're afforded that same thing. You should allow yourself that same thing. Also, so when you do allow yourself to receive without guilt, you open yourself up to abundance, not just the actual gift. Whether it's an item out or a dinner out or an act of service, like someone, mowing your lawn for you or snow blowing for you or whatever. You're opening yourself to the abundance of feeling loved and worthy, feeling supported and thought of, and the joy of receiving in equality to the joy of giving both deepen our connection with others. And you deserve to do both without the anxious need to keep some tab going in your brain of who owes what. You just deserve to receive gracefully, no weirdness or shame attached to anything. Just be able to sit in the joy of the moment that someone did something nice for you, that they thought of you and they wanted to do this thing for you. So really keep tapping to reinforce to yourself the undeniable belief that you are worthy of receiving. And so tap once or twice a day until any negative feelings around receiving gifts or acts of service is at a 0. And if any other, feelings come up as you're tapping, or just that that you would like to tap on, look around the channel, see what you can find, and let me know in the comments if you don't see something, and I'll see what I can do on behaviors, emotions, habits you'd like to build up or drop, perhaps. And so if you could leave a comment or click like, it does help me grow as a channel. And then also if you click subscribe, you'll get notified of new videos as I put them out. And just keep working on that as a habit. When someone gives you something, even if they catch you off guard, you didn't know you were doing Christmas presents at work or something like that, or they give you a birthday gift even though their birthday was a few months ago and you didn't, it's okay to simply look at them and a true, honest, heartfelt, thank you, I really do appreciate this, and leave it at that, because you're as worthy as anybody else of receiving. Period. We can just leave it at that. Just receiving, and they did something nice for you, and that's amazing. That's it. I guess I will see you in the next video, and take care of yourself. Later.